Hey everyone, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. On this video, we're getting a gold medal on the mission, Magicians for Sport. And this one starts with Dutch.
Arthur.
What now? You sweating yet, Dutch?
Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what Trelawny said about these bounty
Well,
hunters.
not sweating as such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating.
So?
So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawny a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay.
Okay, go to Charles.
How you feeling? So-so. You and me both.
Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Girl.
Ride to Trelawny's location.
Where are we going?
Dutch wants us to have a talk with Trelawny about these bounty hunters who are coming for us. Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
Okay. And you're deputies now.
Something like that. Soon as we laid eyes on that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another. Interesting.
Hiding in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
So, spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. Ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course, but Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us. We didn't even get away with the money.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Of course. Trelawny. I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
Fear not. He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets into nooks and crannies the rest of us can't. We just need to find him before he scurries off again.
Easy!
Alright, we should be getting close. For this gold medal, you once again cannot use any
I think
healing
it's
items.
just up here.
Easy.
Whoa now.
Someone got here first.
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
Check the house.
Gone.
Alright, for the gold medal, we need to check all of the clues
Shit.
here.
This don't look so good. Well, he clearly ain't here, so where is he?
Let's take a look around.
This food's barely touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
You see anything there?
Tacitus Kilgore Mining Company certificate. Tacitus
do you
Kilgore
think?
Mining Company. This is to certify that blank is the holder of blank shares inclusive in the above company, subject to the provisions of the memorandum and articles of association thereof, and that the sum of $1 has been paid on each of the said shares.
Found
Secretary blank. Got some stock. A little bit of snake oil, I'll take that.
Bed's not made, so he must have been here recently.
Big struggle. Pretty recently, I'd say. I guess maybe 12 hours ago.
But no body?
Not yet. Look. Tracks. Come on.
Alright, don't go yet. We still have a clue.
There's some blood here. That ain't good.
Alright, pretty sure we got all the clues. Looks that way.
Come on. Before they get too far ahead.
Yeah.
They went down the path here. How's your tracking these days?
All right, I guess.
Well, lead the way then.
Alright, this one's a little weird for the gold medal. You have to stay close to the track.
Not the kind of place I'd expect to see Trelawny staying in.
No?
Normally scams himself into the best hotel in town.
You know, when me and Javier went down with Trelawny to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
I thought you knew. That's his special talent. They could be 20 miles away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to. Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't sure about that.
See? They must have crossed over the tracks. Huh. They seem to head into the forest now.
Hey, look. Let's go see what those fellas have to say.
Hey, get back on your horse.
No.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of formal?
Strange? Sure. Formal? Nah.
He uses a cane. Looks a lot like this one.
All right, you two. Where the hell is he? You both better get out of here. Come here. Next time.
You stay there.
Where is Trelawny? I don't know anything. Tell me where he is. You go to hell. You better tell me now, you son of a bitch.
Okay, for Christ's sake. I took him to a cabin over by the cornfields.
Which cornfields?
Left. Down the path there by Braithwaite Manor.
Alright, get out of here.
Let me see you again, you hear me?
You got lucky there, my friend.
What the heck? I guess I really scared him.
Come on, let's go.
Follow me. I think there's a way around so we don't have to go through the Braithwaite's place.
Yes. I've spent enough time there. After you, then.
You okay?
I'm good.
What do you think they want with Trelawny?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
You think he'll talk?
Of course he'll talk. He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk. He don't know where we're holed up, though. At least I don't think he does.
I don't know why Dutch still deals with him. Always disappearing for weeks on end.
He's got his uses, and, well, loyalty matters to Dutch.
Of course. But is Trelawny loyal?
Yeah, kind of. I guess Trelawny ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth. Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said.
Trelawny?
Nothing's ever straightforward where Trelawney's involved. Learned that much.
I mean, how much time have we wasted getting this fool out of trouble?
He somehow manages to be both lucky and unlucky at the same time.
That's one way of looking at it.
But he always finds some way to pay us back. Just when we think about cutting him loose, he brings us something big. I guess that's his special talent, keeping fish on the line.
Alright, we got a little ways to go. Really digging this music.
That must be it.
Easy.
Let's get you out of here. Come on, boy.
The thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen. Is that the lot of them?
I think so.
So you're alive.
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much longer.
Okay, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this. Don't deal with them, my brothers.
Who knows what he told them? Let's get after those sons of bitches.
Where do you think you're going? Apparently getting away. Alright, so I have to kill 2 of these in a minute in order to get the gold. Alright, where's the other one? Dang it, where's the birds?
Something this way.
God damn these sons of bitches. Come on, man!
Where is he? So hard to see. There we go.
We got
All right.
one more, Charles.
Hopefully, that was within a minute. It's probably relatively close.
Look at the birds. Go that way.
Also, if you get a chance, make sure you loot them because they actually have quite a bit of money on them. Like 20, 30 bucks a piece. Thought I took that one down around here. Guess not. Oh, there he is. Oh. Never mind.
He's dumped his gear. Look around. He can't have gone far.
Thought that was a corpse, it was his gear.
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Be quiet. Come on.
You should have taken the money.
I know. I'm a fool.
Shit. Thank you.
Of course. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. The gunshots are... Ah!
Guess I probably shouldn't have looted him. I wanted his money.
Shots are coming from that barn. Come on.
I got you now! He's backing off inside! Get after him! There he is! Take him out!
Oops. Get my way.
Good. You should be the last of them.
All right, let's go back for Trelawny. You all right?
Yeah. Never goes easy, does it?
Sure don't. Come on. Let's go see how badly they beat up the slippery feller.
I wonder how much trouble he's brought with him.
Guess we'll soon find out.
Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur.
Our luck's held this long. We got out of worse scrapes than this one.
So I heard.
Sure. What's government agents and bounty hunters to us?
I hope you're right.
Well, I never did find that other corpse, unless this is it. But, no, that's the first guy I got. If I really wanted it, I could go get it, but, whatever.
Mr. Trelawny, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
Come, Charles.
He's still here, at least. So, I was saying, put your feet up, why don't you? You okay?
Never finer.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunters. Attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell them?
Not much. I told them I was an intellectual. Come down here from Oregon, looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me. Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawny back to camp. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
Alright, did we get the gold? We did! I was a little worried about that, killing 2 bounty hunters in the cornfields within 1 minute, but apparently we did. Must have been really close. Alright, we are 33% through the story. Magicians for sport. Arthur and Charles go to track down Trelawny at his rental caravan in Rhodes. We inspected all the clues in Trelawny's caravan. While tracking, we stayed within 30 feet of Trelawny's trail. We killed 2 bounty hunters in the cornfields within 1 minute, and we also completed the mission without taking any health items. And we have found ourselves back in Rhodes. So while we're here, let's go to the gun shop.
You cooled your heels? What can I do for you, huh?
Give me that catalog.
Okay, now let me see.
Alright, we're gonna look at revolvers. Now, I'm pretty sure I already have a double action revolver, but for some reason it doesn't say owned. So, we'll go ahead and buy one. But first, we'll read it. DD and Packenbush double action revolver. It's $48.75. A great model by DD Packenbush, 38 caliber. Self-cocking manual ejection mechanism. We are pleased to offer you direct from the DD Packenbush factory an automatic shell ejecting 38 caliber revolver under the promised guarantee that it is superior in every way to any furnished by other revolver makers. Makers have in recent years, in our judgment, been charging too much money for revolvers that often jam and can result in certain death when they are needed most. Percy Hutchins of Valentine wrote us directly to testify. I was set upon by a bobcat that had holed up in our hayloft, and as it proceeded to wound me, my revolver jammed. It tore a gash across my face that left me blind in one eye. If it were not for my brother shooting it dead with his DD Packenbush, I wouldn't be here to pen this letter of appreciation with my good arm. Famed barrel latch. This revolver is revered by the Army and Navy, who attest that the cylinder catch and barrel latch make for easy shell extraction and loading in the field when enemy tribesmen need to be dropped at close range. It is simply the best action of any revolver for the price, and when you order one, you will be the judge and jury and very likely the executioner. Our famed nickeling and bluing department also offers a fine finish, resulting in a revolver unexcelled, and if unequaled by any other revolver made, we will simply close our factory and put it to the torch. No unexpected discharges. Manufactured from the finest decarbonized steel procurable, every inch of this weapon is of the highest quality, well made and well finished. The trigger guards are neatly shaped and a great improvement upon the prior model that occasionally resulted in unexpected discharging of cartridges into loved ones or farm animals. This we positively guarantee, and should you become convinced that this isn't the greatest revolver for the price, you can return it to us at our expense, express charges both ways, and we will gladly return your money within 6 months. Incredible shooting qualities. Whether for downing a pheasant, dispatching wildlife, or protecting your family from those who would do them harm, you can find no handsomer, up-to-date design than the DD Packenbush double-action revolver. It has been instrumental in stopping rustlers, thieves, and miscreants who plague our plains and prairies across America. The neatly fluted cylinder ensures accuracy. The barrels are bored true to gauge. It has required 2 years' time to perfect this revolver. It has been suggested by law enforcement that both mother, grandmother, and children keep one close at hand for safety. What our customers say. Last July, I was acquiring provisions when I heard a woman holler out. I stepped out of the store when I saw coming through town 25 very irate Mexican gentlemen who were looking for 3 missing vaqueros who had been searching for 30 head of stolen cattle. They claimed local rancher Jim Gleason had the stolen cattle and had killed the missing vaqueros. Marshal John Campbell emerged from the saloon where he was in the process of becoming heavily intoxicated. Words were exchanged between Gleason and the Mexican gentleman. Campbell's 2 pistols came out and he yelled, "Jim, I've got you covered." He pulled the trigger and the gun jammed as he fell backwards and slumped against the saloon door. Gleason went for his pistol and I aimed and shot it out of his hand, breaking his wrist. The Mexican gentlemen were satisfied and no blood was shed that day. Thomas Montoya, Laredo, Texas. Alright, so let's go ahead and, well, it says buy secondary. Why does it say I don't own this? Whatever, buy secondary. Now I own it.
Had to have it, eh?
And we're just going to leave that as is. And while we're in here, let's look at the description for the Cattleman revolver, which I've had since the beginning. The Buck Cattleman revolver is $37.50. The Buck original. A militia favorite. Ranchers, lawmen, cattlemen, and cattle rustlers alike swear an oath on this majestic revolver. It has saved many a skin and shed a few tears throughout the years. We believe you will agree there is no more iconic, well-known revolver on the market today. A sidearm for many years of the U.S. Army, it is manufactured at a factory we own and control in Worcester, Massachusetts. It is made by skilled laborers who work tireless hours each week and on the weekends for little pay in order to bring you the finest revolver in the field today. It carries a distinctiveness in beauty and design that will compel you to display it at weddings, funerals, and during late nights when tempers may run amok. The Frontier Revolver, still as popular as ever. It is the gateway to the riches of the frontier. Whether cattleman, lawman, trapper, or aspiring tailor, there is no better revolver to have at your side when heading west into the land of milk and honey. The trail can become weary, the rider dull in the senses, but when a horse breaks to a fast trot and you have one hand free, it can land on no more dependable a sidearm than the Buck Cattleman Revolver. If for any reason it is found defective in a manner that results in your unfortunate maiming or demise, we will immediately return your money.
All day, will you?
This kind of guarantee is rarely requested, proof that the Cattleman Revolver is the finest on offer. Relish the pleasure of this revolver. Gone are the days of worry and concern about accoutrements. I always say that word wrong. Accoutrements of firearms that required a great deal of service and care. Gone are the days of carrying a powder horn, counting grains as they go into the muzzle, placing a ball from your vest pocket in afterwards, unsheathing a ramrod as the load is tamped down in the muzzle, then sighting an enemy who has most likely already shot at you once and missed. How many gentlemen have lost their lives to this labor of exercise? With the Buck Cattleman Revolver, there requires no careful thought or rumination on the situation. Point, shoot, and if you were to miss, shoot again, knowing you are in the right and true and steady of mind and aim to live another day.
Listen,
Fan the hammer in quick succession, and you will see how quickly this revolver can be unloaded to the dismayed surprise of others. In fact, Ackland Banning of Texas wrote us to say, I had a most terrible childhood, having been afflicted with polio. I suffered immensely and still find it quite difficult to walk or use my left arm. However, I found the Buck Cattleman Revolver easy to use when my family was taken from me one night last March. Having a terrible feud with our neighbors, for as far as anyone can care to remember, they came and accused us of grazing cattle on their pasture and soiling the river. My pa got into some very terse words and shots rang out from their side. I hobbled to the porch and fanned that revolver with my crippled left arm, and left them dead and dying where they once stood. I cannot thank you enough for the propitious extent of this fine revolver. Tell all your friends and family. Alrighty, so we now have a spare double-action revolver.
Listen, you won't take all day, will you?
Very nice.
And we've learned a little bit more about our Buck Cattleman. Alright, so I don't believe there's anything else to do here. So, let's head back to camp.
Can I offer you a ride someplace?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you, sir. Sorry, lady. Oh, and my stamina core is in awful shape. What happened there? Perhaps from getting choked? Let's find something better. Huh. Apparently there isn't anything better. Well, baked beans are pretty good. Alright, that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, Oriole. You know you want to show up. I'm gonna fly majestically through the air and I will shoot you down. The bow with small game arrows. No, that's definitely not it. One day we'll find another. But that day does not appear to be today. Wait, what is that? That's a little different. Canada geese. Hey, Bill. Why do you guys never recognize me? I have a very distinct look. Alright, well, Let's catch up on the journal and then we'll call it quits here. In fact, we might be caught up on the journal. Looks like we are, actually. Oh, I lied. We have Braithwaite Manor drawn out. Moonshine. I've met some charming women in my time. Catherine Braithwaite, the mother hen to that particular branch of roosters, ain't one of them. A sourer old jug of piss and bullshit I ain't never met. Even Hosea's charms were lost upon her. She refused our offer of selling her back her shine and instead got us to give it away to annoy the saloon owners in town. Hosea put on quite a show until we got interrupted by the bastards we robbed when grabbing the stuff. We just about escaped. On the other hand, I met this poor bastard Grey Boy, Bo. And his forbidden love, Miss Penelope. Quite the most alive creature we have met down here. Suddenly, I'm marching as a suffragette. The looks of loathing on the faces of the locals delighted me, while their leader, a Mrs. Calhoun, amused me. I don't know much about good causes, nor the joys of democracy, but I enjoyed my little experience riding alongside them. World is certainly changing fast. Alrighty, we are all done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.